happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy. You know what? Next year, I'm going to find somebody who can do me a beat. I'm going to make a little song. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy. Don't y'all like that? It's a little ring to it. A little ring. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. My name is Mickey Williams. Of course, I'm a new vlogger. I just love how that sounds. I'm a new vlogger. Anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel again. If you've been supporting me, I love you dearly. Thank you for my subscribers. I appreciate your every moment and second because it's important. It's very valuable. So I truly appreciate you. Without you, I wouldn't be here. But anyway, I know you've read the title. Now, I was on the fence about this video because when Michelle, you all know who Michelle Obama is, the iconic. Look, I want y'all to understand. Are you all aware that Michelle Obama is the highest ranking woman living alive right now? I just want you to think. Just rest. If you're watching this video, but if you're doing something else while you watch it, stop for a second. This is serious. Stop for a second. Are you aware that Michelle Obama, who is married to Barack Obama, he's still my president. She's still my first lady. Are you aware at this moment, she is the highest ranking woman living? I just want you to think about it right now. Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou. And speaking of Maya Angelou, I have something beautiful coming. These iconic women who made history, and there's so many others. Are you aware that Michelle Obama is the highest ranking woman living right now? I just want you to think about it. Especially when it comes to women of color. Just want you to marinate on that. Anyway, I had to really think about doing this video for several reasons. Now, I don't even know where to start. I truly just don't know where to start. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I was on Instagram. Of course, I don't follow anybody. But yes, I do support people's pages. I go on there and see what's going on. And if I have something good to say, I say it. If I don't, I just act like it don't exist. I don't believe in negativity. So I don't type or write negativity. But I love to get on there and just, support brands, business, whatever it is. In the great Tyler Perry, he had stated that Michelle Obama was coming, and I was like, oh, it was like back in October, I believe. I said, ooh, I need to go to that. And it's at the Fox, because the last time I was at the Fox, matter of fact, I went to go see Tyler Perry. And guess what? How about that? This is why I went. He wrote Higher Is Waiting. Now, I've read this book. It's probably time for me to visit again, because he got some good nuggets in here. And I did the VIP where you stand in line. Let me tell y'all, everything was going good until my heel broke. Yeah, back then, I wasn't wearing Malalos. Let me tell y'all, everything was wrong. My makeup, I had put makeup on top of makeup. I was rushing. Yes, I don't know how to do no makeup. Can y'all see? My makeup was, I had makeup on it. I put more makeup on her. That was like a clown. But anyway, that's not important. Woo, that was a night. My heel broke. And I was like, do I really want to stand in line? I said, now, Tyler Perry just don't hang out. He's not a person you just be hanging out. So I said, let me go on and I paid to get this book and to meet him, just to take a picture. It's not like you can have a conversation because the line was moving. But yeah, that was the last time I was in the Fox. Yeah, to see Tyler Perry. So I said to myself, wait a minute, I ought to go. But when I discovered it was Michelle Obama, I said, oh my, this is Michelle Obama. how often do you get to be in the same room with someone as significant, beautiful, intelligent, remarkable, I mean phenomenal, the list goes on. How often are you in a room with someone of her caliber, who's made history? Who made history? I said, I'm gonna get a ticket. So I do what a typical person does. I put it on my calendar, I'm gonna get me a ticket. This is back in October. Finally, it was time for me to get a ticket. I said, oh, wait a minute. I need to get me a ticket to go see Michelle Obama. Do y'all not know when I got online, tickets were gone. When I say, you would have thought I broke up with my boyfriend, back in high school, type of crush. You have a little crush out. Well, if you have a crush, you don't like you don't go together. But you have that first heartbreak. I was like, I'm not going to see Michelle Obama. I'm not going to see Michelle. Oh my. Y'all, I was restless. Because I said, wait a minute. I put Michelle Obama in my papers as Spellman. Yes, honey, we do writing. I wrote her in my, probably even at Clark, because I have a master's from Clark. I attended Emory. I have Michelle Obama and Barack Obama all throughout my papers, definitely in my theses. So I said, wait, and I've done more than one thesis. I said, it is no way Michelle is coming to Atlanta. Do y'all not know Buckhead is like from Buckhead to the Fox distance?
From Buckhead to the Fox.
I need you to look it up, the distance. From Buckhead to the Fox distance, like I'm in the heart of Buckhead. Everybody is aware of Buckhead, okay? My headquarters is like in the heart of it, in the center of the heart of it, okay? The Fox is like, while my assistant's fat check, you got a distance. I'm probably 15 minutes away or less from the Fox. I say, how could I possibly miss one of the most significant women living at this moment?
5.5 now, 13 minutes.
My assistant just checked 13, 15 minutes tops. How could I be 13, 15 minutes away from a woman of significance and I'm not in that room? I said, oh, I got to see Michelle Obama. Because the next time it may be another couple of years. You know what I mean? It may not be anytime soon. So I said, I need to be in that room. Ladies and gentlemen, and Julius, you're welcome to. Love you. So I just feel, at that time I felt I had to be in the room with Michelle Obama. Because I had the privilege to be in the room with Tyler Perry. And I was able to get his book, right? And I said, well, maybe in the future I'll meet Tyler Perry again and we can actually have a conversation in the near future. I'm not into acting, more so business, strategy, things of that nature. Okay, so I'm not an actress. Never had any interest, but behind the scenes, sign me up. I can see me telling people what to do. Oh, no, put that there. No, do that. I can see me doing that. I'm a strategist. Yes, I can definitely see me doing that. Public relations, all of that. But I actually went to school for social work. But anyway, back to Michelle Obama. I had to be in that room. I had to be in the room. Now, I have to tell you, gotta tell you now. Got a ticket, I'm there. In the room with Michelle Obama. Now, I have Michelle Obama's book. Not the one she just wrote. I have Becoming. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's so beautiful. Oh, she is so beautiful. And I have the journal. So I am definitely a Michelle supporter. Now, of course, I'm a commercial cleaning business owner. I'm so busy. Totally forgot. Because the VIP was already gone. That wasn't happening. Totally forgot to purchase the book so I can at least know what the book is going to be about. So I'm excited. Very close. You all will see all of that. Close enough Okay, I probably was row H, something like that. I can't remember. Matter of fact, let me look it up on my phone. Okay, so Fox Theater, I was row H, seat 17. Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry tour. Now Michelle Obama has a book. Now Michelle Obama has a book, The Light We Carry, and that was the tour, you know, the title. And so, like I said, I did not purchase the book, so I was not aware what the book was going to focus on. Now, I'm going to keep it real now. I got to be honest. I thought this tour was going to focus on, like, you know how you go see someone and they kind of like motivate you, and it's like a level 10, a high frequency business rush and all of that type of frequency, that type of energy. I thought it was just business. I was not aware it was going to center around family. Oh, my heart. Let me tell y'all, before I got there, I was so excited. I was so excited. Okay? God has a way of bringing you to reality. God has a way of slowing you down. God has a way of stopping you from resisting your reality. Eventually, it's going to catch up with you. So the point that I'm trying to say is, Michelle Obama sounded like an aunt or a mother when she was talking, because she talked a lot about family, her husband, her experience at the White House, more so from a wife's perspective, in a mother perspective.
DJ D Nice.
D Nice. DJ D Nice. I want to make sure I say his name right. Are you sure that's right? Okay. DJ D Nice had us up on our feet. He was playing some really good music. You know, I was jamming. You know, I was still kind of keeping it fit in me. You know, rocking a little bit. You know, you do a little cute little dance because I had on my Manalo, you know, my little Zimmerman honey. I was just rocking, but they had it so cold in there. Fox, what's up with that? You know, I was just, you know, ooh, feeling it. And then eventually I was like, ooh, Lord, I can sit down. I was like, ooh, okay. So that was really good. You know, I have footage of that in this video. So as I'm sitting there, you know, I didn't have a date. I went by myself, you know. She began to talk about children. Like at the beginning, it didn't really move me personally. Like I didn't take it personal. But as Michelle began to go deep into family, children, and intention and purpose, I began to kind of look around like, wait, hold on for a second. I felt listening to my auntie. I was like, hold on my mom or somebody. Like, it's like checking in. What you doing with your life? You know, because my thing is, I sleep, eat, and breathe becoming a philanthropist. You know, I have been praying for, probably since I've been a little girl, I want to be a philanthropist, okay? But my money is not that long, okay? I'm keeping it real, you know? You have to be transparent. You can't be fake. So it's like, I want to become a philanthropist. So in order to become a philanthropist, you have to have money. You just can't be walking around and talking about you want to be a philanthropist and don't have any money to give. And so, as Michelle continued to talk, I started to say to myself, well, I don't have no children, but I'm working. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have that. I'm doing self-check-in for me, because I had not done self-check-in, because, especially for a very long time, because I've really been working. You know, I have a commercial cleaning business, and I haven't really taken getting married, you know, really serious, and having children and family. Like, I have a family, I have siblings and all of that. But I'm talking about for me. I'm like, wait a minute, my headquarters is in Buckhead. I'm not in a home. It just made me really look at myself. Like, okay, this is like the second time this has happened, or should I say third, within the last 2 to 3 years. Like, I had to do self-check. But the fact that it came from Michelle Obama, it hit differently. It just made you say, what are you doing with your life? You know, it just made me feel that way, because everybody's not in my situation. Some women are happily married, some have beautiful children, and I just felt like, at what point, Makiba, are you going to say it's okay to pursue your philanthropic work. But what about a husband? Or what about children? Or what about just being in love? You know what I mean? And it just made me, I just felt, and it was good, but it was bad. It was like bittersweet. It was sweet because it came from one of the most significant and important women in the world. Do you understand? I was able to hear her. This wasn't like a friend or one of my contractors talking, or some random person, or somebody that I barely see, I rarely see, and they like, how you doing type of thing. She had my undivided attention. And I was like, wow. What am I doing with myself? I was like, what am I doing with my life? It just made me look at myself. Like, what am I really doing with my life? I want to have stories like that. I want to be able to talk about my husband, or I want to be able to talk about my children if it's in the works, if that's what God has for me. I don't want to just talk about business. And honestly, the truth is, that's all I have been talking about. And I have to be honest, you know, I went home and I shed some tears. I was sad because I was like, and I think because it came from Michelle Obama, you know, her story, her testimony is so beautiful. But at the same time, I think because I was relaxed, the lights were dimmed, I wasn't in the rushing, I wasn't in that hustle and that, because I'm always rushing, I'm always meeting deadlines, I work fast, and I'm a multitasker, and I'm a critical thinker, and I have A-type personality, and I'm always thinking, and it's like finally I was able to like just rest, you know, and it was kind of like quiet, and she was being interviewed, and I was like, you know, at first it was like listen to somebody's testimony. But then it got deep. And I was like, I felt like she was talking to me. She was talking to everybody. So it just made me look at life differently. And I have been going through some changes. You know what I mean? I want things to mean something. Which has always meant something. It's just, I'm just taking it up a notch. You know what I mean? I'm changing, and I'm changing for the better. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy, but at the same time, I don't want to be a woman so successful and don't have love. I don't want to be a woman so successful and don't have a significant other. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I want to grow old with someone, and I don't want to be in a position where I'm sitting back in this big office and all I'm doing is writing checks. And I'm telling people what to do, but when the lights go out and everybody goes home, I want to be able to go home to someone. And it just made me say, okay, Makiba, you will become a philanthropist. Calm down. Calm yourself down. I had to tell myself that night when I was going to sleep. I prayed. My stomach growling. I had to tell myself, it's going to be okay. It's okay. It's okay to have love. It's, you know, it's okay to possibly, you know, have a child, or if a guy have a child. It does not matter. You know what I mean? It's okay. You don't have to sacrifice everything to become this successful person that you visualize, because I don't want to miss out. What I got from Michelle Obama, that moment felt like I was just in my mom's house, sitting on her couch, or my aunt sitting at her table, or I'm talking to somebody older, someone significant, and they were talking to my soul. Like, baby, don't miss out. Don't you miss out. You know what I mean? And your messagings come in different forms. You know? It comes in different, when it's time for you to receive a message, it may not come the way that you think it's going to come. It may not necessarily come how you think it's going to come. I'm telling you. Who would have ever thought the highest ranking woman living in this world? Who would have ever thought? She touched my soul so much where I had to go home and I had to reassess my life. Now, I'm not out here doing all kind of stuff. I'm a workaholic. I am. Ever since I just been working. And my target, I'm still aiming for. You know what I mean? I'm not a quitter. I'm not where I want to be. You know, I am not close to where I want to be. Some may say, yeah, you are. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? There's so many things I want to do. There's so many things I want to do. But again, she just made me look at myself. I felt it. I don't want to be a woman in that cold boardroom and everybody's gone. And I'm sitting there saying, what am I going to do for Christmas? What I'm going to do for New Year's? And I don't have anybody. But I'm going home to a dog. I don't think so. That's what Michelle Obama did for me. And so that may not be for you, but it was definitely for me. I'm so grateful because it was like life changing. You know what I'm saying? She talked about, of course, the White House. She talked about a lot of things. A lot of things. But what resonated with me is family. That's what resonated with me. And I so love Michelle Obama. I really appreciate that. I'm going to be honest with you. I was a little stalked. I was like, y'all should have seen me sitting there looking all dignified. I had on a $700 dress. $700 at the Fox. I'm sitting on a lady sitting next to me. She was real nice. She was recording and doing her thing. I was sitting over there. When I folded my arms out, I was like, okay, Michelle, we get it. I said, okay, Michelle. I said, she was hitting, honey. She was hitting her. She was hitting them pointers. And it just made me say, oh, I get it. I see what it's like to leave an event and really, really get it. Because, you know, I've gone to a lot of events. And you just say, oh, yeah, it's just another event. No. This right here was hitting differently. It made me assess myself. And I don't want to be the woman in the boardroom. And I dismissed my staff. Because I'm the only one writing checks. And then I look out my big old beautiful sky view. And I don't have anybody to go home to. I don't want that. I'm not interested in that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make some adjustments in my little life. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm going to get started. What I'm going to do, God is going to work it out, but He got my attention. That's what I got from the events. To assess myself. I know y'all probably like, are you serious right now? Yes, I am. I don't care. That's how I feel about Michelle. Okay? That's my experience. I'm so blessed that I was able to go. Of course, I'm so blessed I was able to be in the room. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a testimony behind this. Some kind of way, I don't know. I feel it. Something's going to happen. God is going to work. God is going to work this thing out for me. Because during COVID, I had been going through some stuff anyway. I started changing. I was like, I want to, you know, just work on me, love on me, unconditional, spend more time with me. Because when you are a commercial business owner, you are working. People think, oh, you have this and you have that, honey. I work. And I'm still working. You get what I mean? I'm not a multi-millionaire. Let's not get this twisted. You know, I am none of that right now. And if I was, you best believe I would be sponsoring. I would be a sponsor. I'm talking about, you know how you go to galas and you buy a table for 10? Okay, I have my name on a page at a gala. You know how you have your business name, my whole name, my whole business. I had a whole page. That would be my page. Not you just see my name listed with everybody who gave $25 to $150. Okay? You will see, oh, she gave $5K. She gave $25K. That's my vision. But I don't want to miss out on life. No, I don't want to miss out on life. I want to have stories like Michelle. You know what I mean? Those were beautiful stories. I want to have stories about family. And I truly, from the sincerity of my heart, you know, it was painful to hear it after a while. Because like at first, I just felt like I was listening to an iconic woman. But then like I said, I believe because I was finally just sitting and it was quiet. And she kind of like reiterated it. She kind of like said over, and she said it different ways. And she gave different examples and different reasons, and her highs, her lows, and her testimonies, and her breakthroughs. I think I started just looking at me, and I started looking around. Like I said, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. That's what I want. So that is my experience. If you want to know more, you need to go get her book, because I definitely would be getting it. Now, I wasn't going to share this, but I had to be honest. I didn't want to hide my truth and my experience. I don't think I would be a woman, a true woman. I don't think I would have been that woman, because this video may make another female think about it. You know what I mean? Just have you thinking. So now, since I've told my truth, we can talk about what I wore to see the beautiful Michelle Obama. I had on a beautiful Zimmerman dress. So let me get that. This is what I wore. Isn't it beautiful? It's gorgeous. It's 100% silk, and it's by Zimmerman. I've said it before, I learned about Zimmerman because Beyonce, you all know beautiful, iconic Beyonce. She had it on some years ago. I'm late to the game, okay? So I told myself, I said, ooh, one day I'm gonna have me some Zimmerman. I said, ooh, I'm gonna have me some Zimmerman one day. Thank you, Beyonce, for sharing. Or they just could have just told your business, but thank you, Beyonce. But anyway, this is what I wore. Beautiful. Oh, I was looking so elegant. I felt elegant. You know what I mean? So feminine. This is the beautiful dress. Let me kind of stand up so you can see it a little better. And then to complement this beauty, I had on this beautiful like shawl. I don't want to call it cape, but let me show you. Look at this, honey. Yes. Isn't it gorgeous? It has the little fur up here. And then what made me get this, look, when you look at the arms on this, I just love this. The detail of this is just gorgeous. Yes. So I had this on with it, and it was, let me tell you, the fox, what is going on with the air? Y'all was freezing me. I had to actually keep this on. Ooh, and I still smell my baccarat. Oh, it smells so good. But this is what I wore with it. And then let me show you the shoes. Of course, I wore some Manelos. Let me bring them up closer for you. Aren't they gorgeous? I did an unboxing with my first couple of Manelos, and I asked the ladies and gentlemen, and of course Judy's, what color and what did I buy and all that kind of stuff. Cute little video, go check it out. So these are what I wore. So I was looking good, feeling good, smelling good. Was happy that I made the investment. I do not regret it. Will I go again? Yes. Will I will it be the same? Of course. It was just that messaging was for me. Of course. And I'm just so blessed to have been in that room. I am, because that moment or moments had me to really do self-reflect. I just had to look at myself. I had to go in my soul. You know what I mean? Like, where am I? You know, it's time for me to make some changes. And I really, from the sincerity of my heart, Michelle, I love you. Love your story. Now, I'm going to keep it real now. You was talking like an auntie, a mama. You was bringing it. You know, you did not sugarcoat anything. You were very transparent and honest, and I truly appreciate that. Love you for that, and I also miss you as our first lady. It has been phenomenal. Now there's some more to this video. Next you will see me get dressed a little bit, and then you will see me show some of DJ D Nice. I believe that's his name. I want to say it right. I kind of filmed a little of that. I showed Tyler Perry coming out just a little bit because I didn't want to show. I think it's rude to show everything and then put it on YouTube. I think it's so disrespectful. So I showed just a little bit. I had a little bit of that and a little bit of Michelle, and then just a little bit of my outfit, and that's it. So I don't think it's ethical, or I don't think it just don't show class to sit in there and just film unless I've gotten permission. So I got little bits and pieces of it. I didn't just film the entire event because I don't think that's what it was about. I wanted to receive the message, and you best believe I did. I didn't miss the message. But you all will be able to see that immediately after this. It's in this video. But anyway, I truly enjoyed this. I look forward to going to some more phenomenal events at the Fox. I always enjoy myself at the Fox. It's just so, I mean, it's so royal, like, you know what I mean? It gives you that kind of vibe. I don't know what's next in terms of somebody prominent coming to Atlanta. You can sign me up for things like that all the time. I'm there. But anyway, I've enjoyed this video. Love you, Michelle Obama, from the bottom of my heart. Love you, Tyler Perry. Thank you for sharing with everybody that she was coming, because if it wasn't for you, I probably would have discovered it late and would have been like, oh my God, and been kind of sad. Michelle is 15 minutes away. How could I have missed her? So I'm so blessed to have had that experience. Enjoy the rest of the video. And don't forget Michelle Obama book. You must buy her new book. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, I'm getting ready to head out. All right. So I'm excited. Excuse the Christmas decorations. I'm en route to go see the beautiful First Lady, Michelle Obama. Always, always everybody's First Lady. And guess who will be the host? Mr. Great Tyler Perry. You know, I have a story behind this. So in the next video, or it may be this one possibly, I'll explain everything. But anyway, I'm wearing, because I know everybody likes to know what one is wearing. I have a Zimmerman dress on, another one, of course, all silk. Zimmerman always come through. And I have on my Manalos. Now, I know I said, you know, when you wear Manalos, you got to be careful where you're going. Of course, I'm going to the Fox, and I'm going to sit right down. So, I was going to wear my black ones, but I opt to wear the blush pink. And I have a beautiful shawl I'm about to put on. So again, this is Zimmerman. Sexy, huh? Just beautiful. Look at the detail. And of course, I'll discuss a little bit more what I wore, and I'll give you my experience. I'm not taking my phone because, of course, Michelle Obama have rules and regulations, and you must abide by them. I'm gonna take my phone. You can't bring up basically much of anything, and I would agree. You know, you have to have a purse less than 8 by 11 and all that great stuff. So she does have her policies. But anyway, I'm just loving this dress. It's just so beautiful, feminine, and it's silk, and it feels so beautiful. So I'm gonna show you the shawl that I'm wearing. That's gonna complement my Zimmerman dress and my beautiful Manalos. Hagassis, blush pink, beautiful. Give you a side view. Yes, looking lovely, looking feminine. You know, you wanna look good for Michelle Obama. You know, when I go in front of great women, I wanted to represent my best. No, I didn't get a chance to cut my hair off yet. I'm gonna cut it all off. I talked about that. I'll leave probably like an inch and get a sew in. But anyway, let me show you the beautiful shawl. Okay, this is the shawl that I'm wearing. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at me representing Atlanta. Yes, the shawl is just beautiful. Now, in terms, today it's kind of like cloudy. It rained on and off. It actually have stopped raining, and I'm pretty sure it's cool outside. So I was gonna wear a fur, but I opt to put this beauty on, and it just goes so beautiful with my Zimmerman silk dress. And look at the detail. Whoa, look at that. Just gorgeous. Yes. Excuse my Christmas decorations. So I'm en route to the Fox. I'm not late just yet. I'm not late. No, I'm not. And I'm gonna show you my purse. So here is my Van Cleef that I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna put it over, cross it over. And of course I have on some baccarat. I want to smell good. I want to represent, you know, I'm going to see the wonderful, iconic trailblazer. She is just a representation of all of us. And I just want to represent, you know what I mean? When you go in front of greatness, you want to represent. So I didn't want to play small tonight to go see the beautiful, wonderful Michelle Obama. It is no way in the world I would walk in there looking any kind of way. Now I'm kind of hurt. I still haven't cut off all my hair yet, but regardless, I'm getting ready to walk in front of royalty. So I want to present myself accordingly. And of course, I'm going to talk about my experience, and I'll give what I can, because I want to stay in good graces. I don't want the Fox to be like, why she in here all with her phone like that? So, and then of course, we're talking about the First Lady. I'm pretty sure Secret Service, they still hang around, don't play. APD, you know, you probably limited to what you can and cannot do. So I want to really represent, you know what I mean? I don't want to just be in there just flashing and all that. So I'm not taking my camera, I'm taking my phone. So of course I'm gonna show you all what I can, the clips or whatever it is. And I don't know if I have time. I don't think she may not have banners and things like that, but I'll see what I can get inside of the lobby of the Fox. And then once I get in, I'm probably have to just sit right down because it's approaching 7 o'clock. So I'm limited. But anyway, I'm so excited. All right. See you at the Fox. We love you, Michelle Obama. Mr. Tyler Perry. We can't leave him off. We cannot leave the great Atlanta off. He truly represents. Yes, he does.
When I released my memoir, Becoming, I traveled across the country and around the world, meeting so many incredible people, including some of you. We shared our stories, our hopes, and a whole lot of hugs. Amazing. Those conversations felt so affirming, a gorgeous quilt of connection woven together to warm us, bind us together, and remind us that we belong. The tour was one of the best experiences of my life. But then, almost in an instant, everything changed.
Screenings now expanding to 5 U.S. airports.
But there's so many questions about transmission.
The world locked down and closed in.
How are you doing, Atlanta? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all give it up for D-Nice. Didn't he have y'all feeling nice? I voted yesterday. I stood in that line because I think it's very important. I want you to hear me when I say this. I think it's very important that I'm here for a wonderful, incredible, exciting moment. This new book, The Light We Carry, is a blessing. Really moved me and sparked hope and anger and frustration and love and all there. Let's start because D-Nice set it off so